Welcome back to the second channel, guys. On today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing out a poly choke. If you don't know what a poly choke is, it's a choke for a shotgun, but it's one that's all together and just goes on the end of the barrel, and then you could twist it to, you know, pick out different chokes. There's improved cylinder, then you can switch it to slug, twist it back this way for a modified, improved, and then all that good stuff. Generally you got about 3 kinds of chokes. You got one that's already built into the gun. Then you have some that you can screw down into the barrel, and then you have these. Were these ever popular?
I don't know. I never did like a poly choke.
Why didn't you like them?
I just don't like them.
What about you, Rob? Do you like them?
I just never did like them.
Anyways, they sound good in theory, I guess, but what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be testing out to see if they actually work when you switch them, and if they do, how good. So what we're going to do is we got 5 different settings on the choke. We got 5 shells, the same exact thing. They're all these right here. They're like practice skeet loads for 12 gauge, and they're all out of the same gun at the same yardage. And then we're gonna be shooting them at about this chest size, I guess, just to, you know, get an overall idea of the pattern. So first, we're just gonna start with extra full. How far do you think we are roughly?
I'm gonna say close to 30 yards.
All right, we're close to 30 yards. Here we go. The target is right back there. It's a piece of cardboard. All right, ready? This one's the extra full. Okay, I'll go get that one, put this one up.
Bring that back with you. Hey, bring it back with you.
Okay. Alright, here's what we got on the extra full one. You can probably see it a little bit better on the back side. I didn't exactly hit the perfect center.
Shot low a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. But overall,
pretty good pattern.
Overall, we're going to be seeing how much it changes throughout the choke. We'll go ahead, I got the other one up there, then we'll switch it to a full. And to switch it, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. And in theory, it's really great, but we're about to see if it actually works like it's supposed to. We'll just twist it to full. All right, here we go. On the full, it has a really similar looking pattern. What do you think? Maybe a little bit tighter?
I believe the full shot better.
Yeah, it is consistently shooting a little bit low. So maybe on these next 3, I'll hold a little bit higher and just see if we can get a better overall idea of the pattern. And at the end of the video, we're going to look at them all side by side to compare. The next step is improved modified. Twist it, and we should be shooting improved modified right here.
That right there shot better than any of them.
Yeah, I think it did. But we'll shoot to finish off the last 2. These 2 really should open up because we're going pretty wide. We're going from improved modified. Now we're going to a modified. All right, here we go. This one's modified. This one is modified, and it is starting to open up. Is that the improved modified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's opening up a lot. I may go back and redo the full and extra full because I was hitting a little low on those, and so I may not have got most of the pattern. But now we have the last one, which on this one it's got 2 lower settings. It goes on down to an improved cylinder, and then it also goes down to slug, but I'm not going to shoot the slug, but it's probably pretty wide. This one's supposed to be one of the widest, and it's shooting pretty much just like the other ones. Maybe even a little bit tighter than the other one.
It shot better than that.
The improved cylinder shot better than the modified. Shot tighter, not better, but tighter. Going back over them, starting off with an extra full. These are all about the same size boxes, so that's what we're looking at. Moving over to just a full, looking at that. So this pattern is a little less tight. Then we move on to improved modified. And I also aimed a little bit higher because I saw that I was shooting low. But we can go ahead and compare the bottom of this box to this box, and they're looking about the same for the most part, as far as I can tell just from looking at it. Then we move over from improved modified just to modified. You can definitely tell a difference there. But then once you take on over to improved cylinder, it gets tighter than the modified and is like over here in tightness of pattern, which shouldn't make sense.
I like the improved modified.
All right, we got bigger box out there. We're just going to shoot a few times right here. We're going to shoot one of the big boxes with a full choke, and I'm going to aim a little bit higher, and then one more with the improved cylinder, which is the widest option, just to see how wide it actually gets. So, and the same shells and same range. This one is improved cylinder, so this one should be the wide one. You can kind of see it, I guess. It's all the way from up here until the literal bottom. Pretty big, almost 3-foot pattern. So improved cylinder. If I want to go rabbit hunting with that gun, is what I need to use.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
right in the middle of that box.
Yeah, I aimed a little bit on the higher side. But now I'm gonna try the full, which we'll see how tight the pattern is, which should be the go-to for squirrels. Either that or the improved modified. We'll first switch it to full, and then we'll shoot it. All right, here we go. This should tell us a little bit more about how good it works between how tight is a really tight one versus a really wide one on that choke.
Good or bad?
According to this, the full choke would have a pretty big pattern. Instead of a 3-foot pattern, it's about a 2.5-foot pattern. Here's the difference. You guys can judge it for yourself. This one's a full, which is supposed to be pretty tight. This one is an improved cylinder, which is supposed to be pretty wide. This one is a little tighter, but not by a ton, we think.
That's about right, I guess. I like the improved cylinder barrel myself.
For rabbits?
That's one I'd want.
What about for squirrel? That one?
Mm-hmm.
That one seems really wide, ain't it? For 25 yards?
Or that improved modified, either one of them would be all right on here. Yeah, but see, it's a lot tighter. See how much tighter your shot is together?
Mm-hmm.
That's better on a squirrel than that. So you can look in your shot pattern.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got much room there that could escape one.
Yeah.
Listen here, see, you've got a lot of holes and stuff. See them holes?
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. If you shot went over a squirrel that way, you'd miss him. You'd do like me, you'd miss him.
So if I go squirrel hunting, I should just turn it to full. Which it'd be kind of hard for it to mess up. It's a pretty simple system. The more you tighten it, the tighter the barrel gets. So it has to get tighter. There's not much that can go wrong unless they just calibrated it, put the settings at the wrong place, which I'm sure they probably did that. As we seen today, it did do its job. It got tighter as we tightened it. What do we figure out here? Do they work, or what y'all think?
Yeah, they were. Every one of them's different. Oh, poly choke be all right, I guess, won't it?
Yeah.
It is shooting a little bit low though, so what should I do about that? Just hold high?
That's all you can do.
Yeah, overall, I guess they kind of work. There at the end, they kind of got weird, and I'm not really sure what it would look like if we opened it up anymore, but the way these work is that the barrel is split at the end, and so whenever you screw it down, it tightens them up. Then whenever you loosen the choke, it just widens out. And if you look down in there, you can see what I'm talking about. It's got the little slits in the barrel. Tell me what you guys think if you had any experience using a poly choke. Do you like
Done what it was designed for, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, overall. Tell me what you guys think if you had any experience using a poly choke. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think they look weird? I don't know. You just tell me whatever you think. And then subscribe if you want to see, I don't know, more videos like this, I guess. Bye.